To watch, and he's a marvellous horse, this Placid Ark. There's no question about that. But today it's 1400, not 1000. He was leading Prince Anton and Colpack very easily at Moonee Valley. There've been all sorts of rumours about Placid Ark before this race. Bookmakers bet 9 to 4 on, which I know that's short, but it was generous considering the opposition. And Brendan Clements had a fairly easy ride as he dashed away, and he ran his last 800 that.
The longer distances, and I think he's going to be run off his feet by 1 or 2 speeds during this event.
Don't you tell me Placid Ark can't win it, Ron Taylor.
I'm not going to tell you that he can't win it, Philip, because I think he will. But I tell you something, it will be some sort of race, because there is a lot of speed on in this race. We've noticed in the past that Placid Ark gets out in front and he makes his own running. But today with Special and Society Bay and Groucho, they're going to keep him at it. He's going to have a hard race today, but because he's a champion, I'm not going to say that anything will beat him, because he's a great horse. And we saw him win the Moir Stakes at Moonee Valley in a hand canter last start. I think he's a great horse. He'll win, but the others are going to make him work at it.
Number 3, Sky for Lou, Jay Cassidy.
Well, this is one that I agree with Ron can make Placid Ark work for it. We saw Sky for Lou brilliantly win the Gadsden Stakes here on Saturday in a very, very fast time, and the horse has won over the 1400 metres, and he obviously liked Flemington on Saturday, and I think he looks in magnificent condition again today.
4, Groucho, K. Russell.
Been racing very well in Sydney, Groucho. He ran second up there in the George Main Stakes, and he was second in the Epsom and third down here in the Kunji behind King of Brooklyn. So he's a pretty good horse, Groucho, and if you remember him at Caulfield, his run was good enough to suggest he'll be right behind Placid Ark today. And if these others like Special and that have taken a little bit out of Placid Ark, he is the horse that'll come from behind, and he's capable of causing an upset, don't worry.
Number 5 is Society Bay, Pat Hyland.
Phil just talking over the fence there to one of Placid Ark's very excitable and friendly owners, and he left Phil in no doubt in his mind that Placid Ark could win.
I was just checking up.
Society Bay is a very, very good mare. She looks absolutely in magnificent condition today. She's right on her toes. Really didn't get warm in the Gadsden Stakes, but I think it pays to forget that run because she was very, very consistent before that. And I give her an each-way chance in this race.
6, Special, M. Clark.
Well, she ran a poor race in the Gadsden. I was very surprised that she couldn't finish that race off. She missed a place, and it would make you think that Special really has gone off a bit. But in the early part of this race, I think she'll be upsides with Placid Ark and make the race very interesting indeed.
7, Prince Anton, Darren Gauci.
Well, Jimmy Atkins has brought Prince Anton down here to Melbourne. It was a very good second in the Mercedes-Benz behind Lonely Dreamer. And then again, chased Placid Ark hard all the way, although it was no match for that horse in the Moir Stakes. My only little doubt about Prince Anton is that he does prefer the sting out of the track, but he's another one that's got plenty of speed to make Placid Ark work.
Righto, and I think the betting's pretty interesting out there, Graham Kelly.
Yes, it certainly is, Phil, with Placid Ark being at odds on, but he's much better.
It'll be too good for them. Every time a champion steps out, Gary Willett's our guest today, must have heard many times when he was riding Manikato that there were factors against him, but the champs overcome those, don't they, Bruce?
They do, and they keep on coming back, and this horse has been just so inspiring with his speed. Now, I hope Rodney Dawkins rides him for speed today and lets him lead.
Yes, if he does, Sky for Lou will be right on his...
Racing. Jumped in a good line. Fox Hill out the back early. Placid Ark showed brilliant speed to lead clearly. Prince Anton's moved up to second. Society Bay the box seat. Sky for Lou second last. Special third last. Groucho third and 4 lengths away last Fox Hill. 1100 out. Placid Ark getting it easily. Led a length and a half. Inclined to race a bit. Second Prince Anton. 1 Society Bay a half. Groucho. 2 to Special, 1.5 Sky for Lou, who's got a long way back today and 2 or 3 lengths away in last placing Fox Hill. Well, Placid Ark's getting it easily at the 900. 3/4 to Prince Ant on the outside, 2 lengths Groucho on the fence Society Bay. 1.5 to Special, about 3 to Sky for Lou. He's given him a crack with the whip, Cassidy, and a half to Fox Hill. 600 out, Placid Ark looks to be going well. He's a length in front of Prince Anton. 2 or 3 to Groucho's had a good run on the fence. Society Bay Special. Skyfaloo giving Placid Ark 6 lengths into the straight, and Fox Hill. Placid Ark given a bit more rain, led 2 lengths at the 400. From Prince Anton, 2 to Groucho, a length away Special, and behind them Society Bay. He's had to go for Placid Ark. He's a length and a half in front. Groucho Special and Prince Anton out after him. Placid Ark's got a good lead. Groucho's running on very strongly. Placid Ark's a length and a half in front. Groucho's finishing hard. Placid Ark's 3/4 in front. He's going to hang on the champ. Placid Ark wins. Groucho second. Prince Anton third. 3 lengths away Special. Strange run, Skyfaloo. No dash at all today. Fox Hill, and last home is Society Bay, and have a look at the time. 1:21.8. It's the fastest 1400 ever run. And he's done it, Keith, all the way on his lonesome.
A fantastic performance today. We saw a true sprinting champion. Groucho looked as though he would make a race of it when he issued his challenge about the 200, 300 metres. But there was something left, and Dawks got it from the champion, Placid Ark. If the race had been another 200 metres, Placid Ark's winning margin would have been greater.
I hope for the people at home I didn't give them any heart failure, but I really thought at the 200 that there was some danger.
I sensed it too, Bruce. You were spot on. I think Dawks sensed it too. It was a moment of panic. There he is, the Placid Ark arrow. That's Groucho setting out after him. Dawks shakes up Placid Ark. The Western Australian champion responds. There's a crack, a gentle one at first. Then they get a bit more serious as Groucho storming down the outside. He gets there within a length and a half of Placid Ark, and he is going home harder. Placid Ark responds. Groucho reduces the margin to a length. It's going to be a race, but only for a stride or two, as champions do what only champions can do, and Placid Ark drawing away on the line from Groucho.
2:47 official. Wally Mitchell is the trainer of this wonderful crunch on the line for him. Groucho.
Here where Groucho goes up to him, gets with him, and when Rodney Dawkins asked him for that effort, he found, and all great horses give you that bit extra when you want it.
Keith, is there a chance that Rubiton and Placid Ark may clash in the William Reid?
I don't think so. Well, the William Reid, well, that's another season, isn't it? So maybe it could, and if it did, what a clash it would be, because Rubiton Fresh is an outstanding sprinter, and right on screen, on that split screen, you're looking at the giant stride of another great sprinter, and a vigorous whip action by Rodney Dawkins, who is a rejuvenated jockey, getting onto this champion.
Well, what a horse to get onto, and, you know, I guess for Rodney this will be...